Hello and welcome to the live stream. We are live on the surface of the planet Mars. It is Holodome 6, controlled environment, holographic blue skies, as we sit and watch the Texas Rangers face off against the Mars Terraformers. Time for some Major League Baseball on MLB The Show 24. On the mound for the Terraformers is Elia Ramos, making his second start of the season, actually second start of his career, is 1-0. And he will face John Kruk to lead off the ball game. First pitch right down the middle for strike one. Mars Terraformers so far this year are 4-1. This season. Line drive, slicing, out of play for strike two. Kruk is down, no balls, 2 strikes. Fly ball to right, and Guerrero sits under it, makes the catch 1-0. Lineup for the Texas Rangers is as follows. We got John Kruk, Brandon Marsh, Larry Walker, Justin Morneau, Rafael Devers, Chase Utley, Max Kepler, Ernie Banks, and batting ninth is, I believe, Eric Salas. That is the Texas Rangers. Brandon Marsh hitting .182, no homers, 2 RBIs, steps in for the Texas Rangers. Went outside, we called the strike with home plate umpire. Count is 0-1. Grounder to first, flips to the man covering, and they're a 2-away. Nice exchange over there at first base by Michael O'Rourke. Next up with 2 away bases empty, Larry Walker, hitting .267. Here's the pitch. Inside corner striking. Swing and a miss, the fastball. Chase the pitch off the plate. Count is quickly, no balls and 2 strikes to Walker. It's the 0-2. Just gets a piece to stay alive. So I hit, I pitch, I field. I do not run the bases. Let the computer run the bases for me. Hits it back to the screen, and the at-bat will continue. 2 outs, bases empty, top of the first here at Holodome 6. Strike 3 called. Side retired. 1-2-3 inning for Eli Ramos. So after half inning of play, it's the Texas Rangers nothing, and the Mars Terraformers coming to bat. This is MLB The Show 24. On the mound for the Rangers, Matt Manning, who last season was 5-4 with a 3.58 earned run average. And he will face Massimo Lo Cicero, 381, 3 homers, 7 RBIs. Quick start to the season for the second baseman. Here's the pitch from Manning. Grounder past the diving first baseman in the right field. Leadoff single for Massimo. And the Terraformers have themselves a base runner here in the bottom of the first. Here's the replay. Just scooted it through on the ground between the first and second baseman. He has a lot of speed, so he should be a threat to steal. Next up, catcher Chris Ramos, switch hitter, batting from the left side. Quick throw to first, he's back. Ramos hitting .350 on the early season. We are in April. Skies at the center, fairly deep, but in front of the warning track, the center fielder will make the catch for out number 1. No advance. Line up for the Mars Terraformers. Massimo Lo Cicero, Chris Ramos, Ken Griffey Jr., Vladimir Guerrero Sr., Michael O'Rourke, Bobby Kitzios, Maribel Ortiz, Anthony Millo, and Caleb Outlander batting ninth. So Ken Griffey Jr. off to a slow start, hitting 200. He does have a homer and 8 runs batted in. And he leads off first, 1 away here in the bottom of the first. That ball is high. It is far. That ball is gonzo. That's home run number 2, a 2-run shot for Ken Griffey Jr. And the Terraformers stake themselves to an early 2-0 lead. Oh, yeah. Here's the replay. Right down the pipe. Really, no doubt about it. 419. Next up, Vladimir Guerrero Sr. Chases a pitch in on his hands for strike 1. 5 homers and 6 RBIs in the first week of the season. This is game number 6 of the regular season. He already has 5 home runs. Hot start. Hard grounder backhanded by the second baseman. Strong toward first, and there are 2 away. Nice play by Chase Utley. Next up, number 3, Michael O'Rourke. 3 homers, 7 RBIs. Pulls it hard but foul. Strike 1. Here comes the 0-1 from Manning. Fastball is low. 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a miss, the circle change. Dropped off the plate. And that's a hard ground ball. Base hit through the right side. It's a 2-out single for Michael O'Rourke. And this half inning will continue for the Terraformers. Next up, left fielder Bobby Kitsios. Runner leads off first, 2 away. Pops it up behind home plate, and it'll go out of play for strike 1. 238 average, 3 homers, 4 RBIs for Kitsios. O'Rourke leads off first. 2-0 lead. Another ground ball the other way through the right side. 2 straight 2-out singles for the Terraformers, and they are threatening with 2 outs. Next up, shortstop Maribel Ortiz. 2 on, 2 away. And she pops it up in foul territory. Right fielder makes the play to retire the side. So while they do strand 2, Ken Griffey Jr.'s 2-run home run gets the Terraformers out to an early 2-0 advantage at the end of 1. This is MLB The Show 24. Justin Morneau leads off the top of the second inning for Texas Rangers. Here's the pitch from Eli. Pops him up. Shallow out in on the outfield grass. Shortstop Ortiz makes the catch 1 way. Next up, Rafael Devers hitting .467 on the young season. 2 homers, 4 RBIs. And he nubs it foul. Strike 1. Comes the 0-1. Just misses off the outside corner. Woody Keller is calling balls and strikes. Pulls it hard, but foul. Count is 1 ball and 2 strikes to Devers. Strike 3 called. Put him on the hook. And there are 2 away. Second strikeout of the game for Eli Ramos. Here's the replay. Was it below the knees? Perhaps, but too close to take with 2 strikes. So 2 outs, bases empty for Chase Utley, second baseman. Misses outside, ball one. Slow start for Utley. 200 average, 1 RBI. In there, strike one. Count even, 1 ball and 1 strike. MLB The Show 24. I am Chris Ramos. Thank you for watching the live stream. Misses low, 2 balls and 1 strike. Line drive foul. Count is even, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases empty, 2-0. Mars Terraformers lead. Pops it up the elevator shaft. Out of his crouch is Ramos. In foul territory, he will make the catch to retire the side. Quick 1-2-3 inning for Eli and the Terraformers. 2-0 Mars. Leading off the DH, Anthony Millo. Leads off the bottom of the second. 3 home runs in the first week of the season. Hard ground ball, base hit through the box. Leadoff single for Anthony Millo. And the Terraformers have themselves a base runner. Next up, third baseman Caleb Outlander. 300 on the season. Pulls it hard but foul. Strike one. Millo leads off first. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Comes the 0-2 from Matt Manning. Grounds it, first baseline foul. At bat will continue. Backs him off the plate inside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Skies it the other way. Long run for the left fielder, and he will make the running catch in front of the warning track. Is he tagging? No, he's not. Runner holds it first for out number 1. Nice play by Brandon Marsh and left. So with 1 out, lineup turns over for the Terraformers. Massimo singled and scored a run in his first at-bat. Up there for second plate appearance. Skies to center, shallow, but there is the center fielder, makes the catch 2-way. In on its hands. Max Kepler in center. Next up, Chris Ramos, who flew out in the first. He is 0 for 1. 2-away, runner leads off first. In on his hands, pops it up behind the screen, out of play for strike 1. Pops him up in the infield. Charging is the third baseman. Make the catch to retire the side. After 2 innings of play here at Hollow Dome 6, it is the Terraformers 2, the Rangers nothing. This is MLB The Show 24. Leading off top of the third, Max Kepler, $125, a homer, 2 RBIs. Here comes the pitch. It's a drive to left, but Kitsios is there. 1 pitch, 1 way. Next up, shortstop Ernie Banks, Hall of Famer. Slow start, only a $111. His first week of the regular season. Reaches, fouls it down the first baseline, foul ball, strike 1. In there, strike 2, change up. Quick 0-2 count to Ernie Banks. Skies it to shallow right center field. Charging is Vladimir. He will make the catch 2-away. So 2 away, bases empty for Ethan Salas, 231, no homers, 1 RBI. Just misses off the plate, ball 1. Fouls off the breaking ball, count evens 1 ball and 1 strike to Salas. In there at the knees, 2-seamer, count is 1-2. Misses inside, count evens 2 balls and 2 strikes to Salas. Bases empty, top of the 3rd, 2 away, 2-0, Terraformers. Skies it to left, slicing out of play, charging is Kitsios. He will not get there, and the at-bat will continue for Salas. Pops him up, foul territory, O'Rourke is under it, and the side is retired. So, 1-2-3 inning for Eli Ramos. After 2.5, 2-0, Terraformers. Go to the bottom of the 3rd. Up steps Ken Griffey Jr. Responsible for both runs on the scoreboard. A 2-run home run in the 1st inning. In on his hands, pops him up. Shallow on the outfield grass is Rafael Devers to make the catch. 1 pitch, 1 away.
The right fielder,
Vlad Guerrero Sr., All-Star in the 1990s. Grounded to 3rd. Fielded by Devers. Long throw in time, 2 away.
number 3.
Next up is the first baseman, Mike O'Rourke. Single in the 1st. Came around to score. Or perhaps not. Pulls it hard but foul. Out in front of the fastball, strike 1. Chases a pitch in the dirt. Quickly, the count is 0-2. Lines it, slicing out of play. At bat continues. Count remains no balls and 2 strikes to the first baseman. 2 outs, bases empty, 2-0 Mars. Again, foul. Grounded to his counterpart at first, takes it himself, steps on the bag, retires the side. So, 3 complete. Terraformers lead 2-0. Is it too early to mention it? 3 innings, too early to mention it. So I will stay silent as we go to the top of the 4th. John Kruk leads off. Flew out in the 1st, he's 0-1. At the knees for strike 1. This time outside corner, strike 2. Strike 3 called. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night, Mr. Kruk. 3rd strikeout of the game for Eli. Next up, Brandon Marsh, grounded out in the 1st. It's one hell of a beard. Outside corner, strike 1. Grounder up the middle, Ortiz, off-balance throw, in time, 2 away. Nice play by Maribel up there at shortstop. Here's the replay. Ground ball up the middle. Nice strong throw to first, catching him by a half a step. So 2 outs, bases empty, Larry Walker is 0-1. In there, strike 1, outside corner. Out in front of the breaking ball, swing and a miss, strike two. Fouls it back. At bat will continue. Top of the fourth inning, 2-0 Terraformers here at Hollow Dome 6. Strike three called. Caught him looking. Side retired, and that is not just 4 shutout innings for Eli Ramos, but 4 no-hit innings. Yes, I said it a little early, but I did say it. Terraformers lead 2-0. Leading off bottom of the fourth, Bobby Kitsios singled in his first at-bat. Manning deals. Line drive, base hit through the left side. Lead-off single for Bobby. And Terraformers have a base runner. Next up, Maribel Ortiz, 0-for-1. Chases a pitch off the plate, swing and a miss, strike one. She's 6 for 15 on the season. That's a clean 400 average. Nice start for the Terraformer shortstop. And chases a pitch high, hits it the other way. Marsh makes the catch for out number 1. Next up, Anthony Millo. Single in the second. Runner leads off first. 1 out here in the fourth. That's a line drive headed towards the right center field gap, and it should be in there. It will be no. 1 hop off the wall. Rounding third and heading home as the base runner. It should be an RBI double. And a 3-0 advantage for the Mars Terraformers. RBI double, first one of the season for Anthony Millo. Thought there might be a chance for the outfield, center fielder to run it down, but no such luck. In on his hands. Drives it between the center fielder and left fielder. Just downloaded this today, the Outlander Show. Just in time, up is the third baseman for the Mars Terraformers. Breaks his bat. That's Caleb Outlander, the starting third baseman for the Mars Terraformers. Swings at the first pitch. Hops it up. Here's the replay. This MLB The Show 24 broadcast is brought to you by the Outlander Show. Swing and a miss. Lineup turns over for the Terraformers. Massimo Lo Cicero is 1 for 2 with a single. Fouls off the circle change in the dirt. Count as quickly, no balls and 2 strikes. Skies it to right. Playable for the right fielder. Front of the warning track makes the catch to retire the side. At the end of 4, they get an insurance run on the RBI double by Anthony Millo. 3-0. Terraformers lead. MLB The Show 24. So we go to the 5th. Up steps Justin Morneau, the first baseman. Misses inside, ball 1.
No strike.
Ground ball diving past the first baseman into right field. First hit of the game for the Texas Rangers and Justin Morneau. So the no-hit bid is a memory. Next up, Rafael Devers. Line drive caught. Did he tag him? Yes, he did. Line drive, tags him for the double play. Nice reaction play by Michael O'Rourke at first base, and there are 2 away now. Base is empty for Chase Utley. Here's the pitch from Ramos. Outside corner, strike 1. Just gets a piece of the breaking ball. Count is 0-2. Fouls it back to the screen. 3-0 Mars here in the 5th inning. Chases a pitch, charging is Massimo, throws to first, in time, side is retired. 4.5 complete, 3-0 lead for the Mars Terraformers. Welcome to MLB The Show 24. Thank you for watching. Leading off, Chris Ramos, the catcher, 0 for 2. Switch hitter batting from the left side against Matt Manning. Late on the fastball, fouls it down the left field line, out of play, strike 1. Pops it up behind home plate, out of play. Count is 0-2. Curveball in the dirt, 1 ball, 2 strikes to Ramos. Grounder up the middle, long run for Ernie Banks. Cross body throw, not in time. It's an infield single for Ramos. Catcher's got some speed. Difficult play from the get-go. He had the range far to his left, make an off-balance throw on the money, but catcher made it down that line. Next up, Ken Griffey Jr. had a 2-run home run in the 1st inning. Line drive, 1 hopper, over to second for 1, back to first. Not in time. It's a fielder's choice. Out at second. 1 out. Here's the replay. They were trying for the 4-6-3 double play, but it wasn't tailor-made. Nice throw, off-balance throw by Chase Utley. Next up is Rafael, check that, Vladimir Guerrero Sr. Hits it high and deep, but foul. Strike 1. Runner leads off first, 1 away here in the bottom of the 5th.
Ball.
Load inside, ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a line drive, headed towards the right center field gap. And they're off to the races. It will roll all the way to the brick wall in the outfield. Throw back in, rounding third and heading home. He will not make the throw. It's an RBI double by Vladimir Guerrero Sr., his first double of the season. And it's an extra run on the scoreboard for the Mars Terraformers. They lead 4-0. And the manager of the Texas Rangers has seen enough. He makes the call when the bullpen wants the right-hander. Matt Manning's day is officially over. In relief, Jimmy Herget. 3 appearances this season. This will be his 4th. He has not given up an earned run yet this season. He'll face Michael O'Rourke. 1 away, runner in scoring position at second. Ground ball foul. Strike 1. Mike's 1 for 2 with a single in the 1st inning. 1 run across, 4-0 lead for the Terraformers. Chases a sinking fastball. Strike 2. Expanded the zone. So that was outside. Comes the 0-2 from Herget. Fouls the slider back to the screen. The at-bat will continue. Guerrero leads off second. 1 down here in the bottom of the 5th. Line drive, base hit to right. Rounding third and heading home is Guerrero. Throw to the plate is just offline. It's an RBI single for Michael O'Rourke and a 5-0 lead for the Terraformers. Here's the replay. Low and inside. Quick bat. Wraps it between first and second for the RBI single. Next up, Bobby Kitsios, the left fielder. Fastball misses inside, ball 1. 2 for 2 today, 2 singles. 3 for 6 in the series. A little late on the breaking ball. Fouls it up the first baseline. Strike one. Count even 1-1. Bobby. Late on the breaking ball. Fouls it into the seats. Count is 1-2. So 2 runs have crossed the plate already. Still 1 away. We're in the bottom of the 5th. Line drive to center. Deep. It's got a chance. Back to the track. Looking up. It's Gonzo. 2-run home run for Bobby Kitsios. And that's a 7-0 lead for the Mars Terraformers. Home run number 4 in this first week of the campaign. Here's the replay. Next up, Maribel Ortiz. Fouls off the slider. Strike one. 0 for 2 today. Hops it upstairs behind home plate. Count quickly, no balls and 2 strikes. In the dirt, 1 ball, 2 strikes. 7-0 lead for the Mars Terraformers against the Texas Rangers here at Hollow Dome 6.
Ball.
Did she check it? Yes, she did. Count as 2 balls, 2 strikes. If you're wondering what that device is that's spinning it behind the center field, pop up, slicing out of play. If you're wondering what that device is, that's the climate regulator here at the holographic dome on the surface of the red planet of Mars. Without that spinning device, line drive headed towards the left center field gap. 1 hop over the fence. It's a ground rule double. 1 out double, her 3rd of the season. Here's the replay. Without that device, no one here in the Hollow Dome will be able to breathe. Generates the oxygen. Ejects the blue sky onto the surface of the dome. Runner in scoring position at second. Anthony Miller was 2 for 2. Sit upstairs behind home plate. Strike one. 2 for 2, a single, a double, an RBI. That's a homer in this series. Chases a pitch low, fouls it back. Count is 0-2. Line drive to center, deep. Back to the track, the wall. On the warning track, makes the catch. She will tag and advance to third to throw to the plate. So she advances to third, 2 away for Caleb Outlander, who's 0 for 2 today. Insurance run 90 feet away. Swing and a miss, struck out. Check that. Swing and a miss, strike one, pardon me. Grounder to the right side and through. It's a 2-out RBI single by Caleb Outlander. And an 8-0 lead for the Mars Terraformers. Just a ground ball with eyes. And that'll be all for Hergé. 3rd appearance for Alex Vesia. Only an inning and a 3rd. Lineup will turn over for the Terraformers. Massimo will step in there for bat number 4. Takes a pitch outside, ball 1. Foul ball, nubbed, third base side. Count is 1 ball, 1 strike. Let's go, says the Outlander show. That's what happens when Caleb drives in a run with 2 outs. Oh, that hit him, but according to the home plate umpire, he swung. So that's the rule in baseball, ladies and gents. If you swing, Even if the ball hits you, it's a strike. So it counts as 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ground ball up the middle and through. Another 2-out hit for the Terraformers. The throw to third is... he stayed at second. I thought he was going to test that throw from center field, but Caleb stays at first. So we've got Caleb at second, Massimo at first, 2 away. Switch hitter Chris Ramos turns around and hits from the right side against the lefty. Swing and a miss. 95 on the radar gun for strike 1. Ramos had a single in his last at-bat. He's 1 for 3. There's 2 out, but there's a runner in scoring position. You never have too many insurance runs. Late on the breaking ball, slicing out of play for strike 2. Count as no balls, 2 strikes. Runners lead off first and second. That's a line drive, but chasing it is the center fielder, and he will make the catch to retire the side. It was a big inning for the Terraformers. At the end of 5, it's an official ball game. Terraformers lead 8-0. This is MLB The Show 24. We go to the top of the 6th. Max Kepler is up, 0 for 1. Pops it up the elevator shaft. Under waiting for it is the catcher Ramos. Makes the catch. 1 pitch, 1 away. In case you're wondering, pitcher is the father, the catcher is the son. Father and son team Eli Ramos and Chris Ramos playing catch. Next up with 1 away is Ernie Banks. Fastball misses low. Ball 1. Checked it. No, he did not. Home plate umpire says he went too far. Count evens 1 ball and 1 strike. Misses inside. 2-1. Jams him. Fouls it back. Count evens 2 balls, 2 strikes. 8-0 here in the top of the 6th inning. Just gets a piece. Foul. One hopper to the second baseman. Throws to first in time. 2 away. Getting a little nervous there. For some reason, second baseman was jogging towards the second base bag before making the throw. Anyway, in any event, 2 away, bases empty, up steps Ethan Salas. Still no runs on the scoreboard for the Texas Rangers. Ground ball up the middle, fielded by Eli. Ramos throws to first, just in time. 1-2-3 inning for the pitcher. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It's 8-0 Mars. Leading off, Ken Griffey Jr. a 2-run home run to get them started in the first. He has 10 runs batted in his first week of the season. Essie, a left-hand pitcher against the lefty. Swing and a miss the fastball, strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Deep drive, but it curls, foul. Strike 2. Had the distance, but could not keep it fair. Comes the 0-2 from Bessia. Ground ball up the middle. He beat the shift. Leadoff single for the Terraformers. Next up, Vlad Guerrero Sr. 1 for 3. That's a deep drive. It's got a chance. Left center field. It is Gonzo. It's a 2-run home run for Vladimir Guerrero Sr. And a 10-0 lead. Double-digit lead. Home run number 6. Double-digit lead for the Terraformers. They lead 10-0 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the replay. Next up, Mike O'Rourke, 2 for 3. Fouls off the fastball, 95 on the radar gun. Strike 1. Swing and a miss at the fastball, strike 2.
0-2.
After giving up that 2-run home run, he's challenging the next hitter. Got to give him credit. Diving stop from the second baseman. Throw to first in time. Gorgeous play by Chase Utley. Stole a hit from O'Rourke, his third. Would have been his third hit of the game. Let's see the replay. Earning his paycheck, getting dirty. So 1 away. Up steps Bobby Kitzios. 3 for 3 with a homer today. Got a chance for another one, but this time he got under it a little bit. Brandon Marsh in left makes the catch for the second out. Got excited off the crack of the bat, but kind of died out there in this artificial gravity. Next up, Maribel Ortiz, a switch hitter, turns around, bats from the right side against the lefty Vesia. She's 1 for 3. Hard ground ball up the middle, fielded by Ernie Banks. Cross the diamond in time. Side is retired, but Vladimir Guerrero Sr. increases the lead 2 spot, and at the end of 6 innings, it's 10-0 Terraformers. This is MLB The Show 24. Top of the 7th, John Kruk, 0 for 2.
No.
Misses inside with the fastball,
1-0.
4-1.
Be right.
At the knees, strike 1. Here comes the 1-1. Breaking ball down the middle, 1 and 2. Strike 3 called. Outside corner. Kruk doesn't believe it. Nevertheless, a strikeout number 5 for Eli. Next up, Brandon Marsh, 0 for 2. Rough start to the season. He's 2 for 13 out of spring training.
Ball 1.
Just misses low. Ball 1.
No strike.
10-0 here in the 7th. Ground ball, first base side, foul. Count evens, 1 ball, 1 strike. Line drive, foul. Only 61 pitches for Eli. Skies it to right. Charging is Guerrero. He's there, and there are 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Up steps Larry Walker. 4 for 17 on the season, hitless today. Just gets a piece of the changeup, strike 1. So far, so good. I'm loving this version of MLB The Show. In there, strike 2. I like the graphics, the on-screen graphics. It's like the gameplay. It's like the female avatars. Very cool. Hard ground ball. Keeps it in front of him. Long throw from Outlander. In time. Gorgeous highlight play to retire the side from Caleb Outlander. Time for the 7th inning stretch. Let's get up and stretch. 10-0 Terraformers, MLB, The Show, 24. Leading off the bottom of the 7th is Anthony Millo. Came out of the gate hot, 2 for 3 today. In on his hands, pulls it foul, strike 1. Here comes the 0-1 from Vesia. Hard ground ball through his legs and up the middle. It's leadoff single. The 3rd hit of the game for Anthony Millo. And Texas can't catch a break. This is one of those games, if you're a Texas Rangers fan, that you would like to forget. So next up, runner at first, Caleb Outlander. And that's a hard ground ball, base hit through the box. 2 leadoff singles for the Terraformers. Nobody out, they're threatening. Miguel Castro will take over pitching duties for Texas. This is his 4th appearance. He's 1-0, high ERA, but it's only 3 2/3 innings pitched. Early yet. He'll face the leadoff man, Massimo. 2 for 4 today. 2 on, nobody out. Chases a slider, swinging and a miss, strike 1. Got the average up 400 this first week of the season. Fouls off the sinking fastball. 2 strikes on Massimo. Pulls it foul. That will continue. Castro sets, delivers. Chases a slider, down and away, struck him out swinging, there's 1 out. Next up, catcher Chris Ramos turns around and he bats again from the left side against the righty Miguel Castro. 1 for 4 today, 2 on, 1 out. Line drive to center, it will dunk in there for a hit, rounding third and heading home as the base runner. It's an RBI single for Chris Ramos and an 11-0 lead for the Terraformers. Now it's just insulting. Next up, Ken Griffey Jr., 2 for 4. Now it's just pitch low and outside, ball 1. First and third, 1 out. Griffey has a homer and a single today. 2-run homer. Way back in the first inning. Feels like yesterday. Low in the dirt. Nice block throw to third. Really no reason for that throw. So Kendall Graveman and Matt Moore warm in the Texas bullpen. Here comes the 2-0 pitch to Griffey. And that's a hard line drive to center. He makes the catch, tagging is Caleb. The throw to the plate is not in time. It's a sacrifice fly and an RBI for Ken Griffey Jr. And the Mars Terraformers now have a 12-0 advantage here in the bottom of the 7th. Vlad Guerrero, homer, double, 3 RBIs. Turner leads off first, 2 away. Chases a slider. Bet he had a circle change. Strike 1. Deep drive. Slicing. Foul ball. Strike 2. Oh, he went too far. Struck him outside, retired. But they get some insurance. After 7 innings of play here at Hollow Dome 6, Terraformers lead 12-0. MLB The Show. So Justin Morneau leads off the 8th for Rangers. Eli is still out on the mound. Late on the fastball, foul ball, strike. Only 66 pitches as we play the 8th. Breaking ball is low. Attendance here at Hollow Dome 6, 18,903. Inside corner, strike 2. Just gets a piece to stay alive. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, struck him out. In on his hands, 1 away. Strikeout number 6 for Eli. His actual name is Aaliyah, but he liked to be called Eli. May he rest in peace.
High.
Outside corner, strike one. Devers, 0 for 2. Just gets a piece of the two-seamer. 2 quick strikes. Keeps this up, and he may be in line for a complete game shutout. We'll see what happens. Fouls it back to the screen. Count remains 0-2. Just gets a piece, pops it up, left side, out of play. MLB The Show 24, opening week, created franchise, pitches high, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Created team, created players, hard ground ball up the middle, Ortiz field spins, fires, got him, 2 away. Nice play by the second, check that, shortstop. Maribel Ortiz.
The second baseman, Shade.
So 2 down, bases empty for Texas. Utley is up again. He's 0 for 2.
Down. Ball.
Fastball low. We're in the 8th inning. That was clocked at 98 miles an hour in the 8th.
No.
Two-seamer inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Just gets a piece. 2-1. Line drive headed towards right center field gap. Griffey is running. He will not make it. Bounces off the wall in center. And that'll be a 2-out double for Chase Utley, his 2nd double of the season. Here's the replay. Put a charge into it. Ken Griffey could not make the catch. A lot of real estate out there to patrol. Next up, Max Kepler 0 for 2. First time it might be the first time they've had a runner in scoring position like that. Fastball outside corner and low, but pulled the strike by the home plate umpire. Count is 0-1. Chases a pitch low, fouls it off. Count quickly, no balls and 2 strikes to Kepler. Deep drive, Guerrero goes back, looking up. That's gone. A 2-run home run for Max Kepler, and the shutout is finished. 2nd homer of the season for Max Kepler, and the lead is now 10. Mars leads 12-2. For Ernie Banks hits with 2 away. Manager is going to go to the bullpen and warm some people up. So let's Aroldis Chapman, warm him up. Middle reliever, older version of himself. And Walker Buehler. Manager is also going to send the pitching coach to the mound to give them a little time. Now that the shutout is no longer in play, there's no reason to blow out his arm in April. Late on the fastball, slicing, foul, strike 1. Ernie is 0 for 2, 1 for 11 in this season.
No.
Fastball misses outside ball 1. In case anybody's curious, the hitting and pitching are set at all-star difficulty. Jams him. Lazy fly ball to right. Guerrero makes the catch to retire the side. But a 2-run home run gets the donut off the board. Max Kepler, still, it's a blowout. After 7.5, Terraformers lead 12-2. Before Michael O'Rourke hits, manager is going to make the decision. There are 3 lefties up in the next inning, so Chapman, left-hand reliever, is going to schedule to put him in the game. Okay. Castro's on the mound for a 2nd inning of relief work. Fouls the sink fastball back for strike 1. Pulls it, foul. Strike two. Outside, ball one. I went to see Chapman pitch against the A's. Oh my God, his fastball is insane, says the Outlander show. Chases a slider up in his eyes, tied him in knots. There's one away. Nasty break. So with one out, up steps Bobby Kitzios, who's 3 for 4 with a homer today. So the manager is going to pinch hit for Bobby Kitzios. Oswaldo Cabrera. Do you want to pinch hit Oswaldo Cabrera for Bobby Kitzios? Yes. One away, bottom of the eighth. Pops it up, foul territory. Catcher is out of his crouch. He throws the mask, makes the catch, and there are 2 away. One pitch, 1 out. Maribel Ortiz has a double today. She's 7 for 18 on the season so far. 1 for 4 today. That's a line drive headed towards the right field corner. One hop off the wall. She'll round first and head to second. Her second hit of the ball game. It's a 2-out double for Ortiz. 4th double of the season. Here's the replay. Next up, Anthony Millo. Pulls it foul. Strike. Millo's 3 for 4. He's got 2 singles and a double. His average so far this season is .545. Now, of course, this is only game number 6 of the regular season, but he's off to a really quick start. 1-1. Inside, ball 1. Here comes the 1-1 from Castro. Runner leads off second. Nubs it, foul. Strike 2. Pops it up, out of play. Count remains 1-2. Late on the fastball, up the first base line. The at-bat will continue. Ortiz leads off second. It's a 10-run ball game. Ground ball right at the third baseman. Devers makes the throw to retire the side. We go to the 9th. Last licks for the Texas Rangers. They need 10 runs to tie. It's Terraformers lead 12-2. Do you want to change pitchers? Yes, I do. Aroldis Chapman. Oswaldo Cabrera takes over in left field for Bobby Kitzios. And Aroldis Chapman, 6 and 5 last year with a 3.09 ERA. Was not used as a closer. Instead in middle relief. Perhaps a Hall of Fame closer. He'll face Ethan Salas, 0 for 2. High fastball, 102. Woohoo! Chases the slider, swinging and miss. 2 quick strikes on Salas. Fouls it back. Count remains 0-2. If he still has that kind of heat, why isn't he closing? Just misses low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ground ball past the third baseman and into left field. It is a leadoff single for Texas. Salas holds to first. Thought it would be a double, but it's a leadoff single. Lineup turns over for the Rangers. John Kruk, left-handed hitter, steps in. Runner leads off first. Fly ball to center, charging is Griffey, makes the catch for out number 1. Next up, Brandon Marsh, 0 for 3.
Ball.
Slider misses, ball 1. Line drive the other way, but Oswaldo Cabrera makes the catch 2 away, and the Texas Rangers are down to their final out of this ball game. Representing the final out is Larry Walker, 0 for 3. Outside, ball 1. Fastball in there, triple digits. Count evens, 1 ball, 1 strike. Late on the fastball, and Larry and the Texas Rangers are down to their final strike of this game. Late again, slicing foul. Foul. Just gets a piece, pulls it out of play. Count remains 1 and 2. Gets good wood, but pulls it foul. Out of play. Check the swing, but nevertheless, strike 3 is called. The final out is recorded. Ball game over. Terraformers win 12-2. The win will go to Eli Ramos. I believe that's his 2nd win of the season. He's 2-0. Matt Manning gets his first loss. Terraformers 12 runs, 20 hits, no errors. Texas Rangers 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors. And if I'm not mistaken, the Terraformers are now 5-1 on the regular season. Here are some of the replays, the highlights of the game. I'm Chris Ramos. This is my live stream. Thank you for watching. Special thank you to the Outlander Show. Have a great night.
Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.